response to Iran will come at a time Israel decides best. Well, joining me live now from Tel Aviv is Miri, who's a retired colonel in the Israel Defense Forces. She worked with Prime Minister Ehud Olmert during the last Lebanon war in 2006 and is now a fellow at the International Institute for Counter-Terrorism. From the Israeli point of view, how is the invasion of southern Lebanon going? And does it seem credible to you that it could all be wrapped up within a matter of weeks?
It's funny how when I listen to the way you describe it as the invasion and then as it's going to go on, and Israel from the beginning had very specific targets in going into the small area of southern Lebanon that they chose to go in. And that was to both uncover, destroy, expose the Radwan forces, cache of weapons that are right on the other side of the border. The IDF spokesperson right now, part of what he put out is some of those tunnels that lead directly from Lebanese territory into Israel. They were waiting to do an October 7 type attack. That's what the IDF forces are trying to destroy.
Right, and so do you think it could be done in a matter of weeks?
Absolutely. I also think it's something where you go in and you go out, and that when we put the Hezbollah statements and what Hezbollah says on the same legitimacy level as what the IDF say at the end, with all of our flaws, and we have many, we are a Western democracy, and when we send out statements, certainly when it comes into what's going on, it's our soldiers who are fighting, it's our Israelis who are not inside their towns and villages, and we have been very clear on what's going on there. Hezbollah has attacked us every single day since October 8th. They joined in then. The Radwan forces are deployed in the south of Lebanon, and they have way more strength than what the Nukhba forces that did the horrific attack of October 7th ever had. So I look at what the IDF is doing. I most definitely see the locality of what they're doing. You come stand on the border. It's a kilometer from the border, a kilometer and a half. There are attacks further north because Hezbollah fighters are both trying to go north and they're trying to reinforce their own forces. It's on the double way, and that would be, to me, part of why Israel is telling villagers to go north. It's about saving their lives. I have nothing good to say about war in general, but to try to help uninvolved civilians save their lives.
Now, let's turn to the impending attack on Iran. Obviously, there are many things being said by Western leaders about what Israel should or shouldn't attack. Joe Biden sort of suggesting it shouldn't be nuclear facilities, it shouldn't be oil installations. Donald Trump saying take out the nuclear installations first. I mean, how are these sorts of sentiments received in Israel? What do people in Israel want?
So we're on a Saturday night. We're at the end of a long Jewish holiday. It's our New Year. We've all been in the Jewish holiday from Wednesday evening, and this is after the Tuesday night attack direct from Iran. So we're sitting here in that sense, looking around and saying, we are in a multi-front war, but we've been there, sir, for many, many months, almost from October 7th. The Yemen Houthis joined in. The Iraqi Shiites have fired at us. The Shiites in Syria, let alone Hezbollah from day one, Hamas, and of course, Iran. So when we talk about the response, it's understanding that we are in a multi-front war, but the one that's behind all of the weaponry, the UAVs, the suicide drones, the ICBMs, the cruise missiles, all of those come from the Islamic regime of Iran. So I think we all expect an attack. We don't say not. The Islamic regime of Iran, Khamenei, this Friday stood and both praised the October 7th attack of Hamas. And when we talk about the different, why they're all in it together, what they all, I want to say, have in common, to me it's such a horrible thing, have in common is that they want to destroy, annihilate the state of Israel, and they physically are trying to do so. So I do expect a response. Israelis do expect a response, but I have no idea what that would be.
Miri, thank you very much.